Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 5 of my American Truck Simulator Ultra Hardcore Economy profile. I think I've decided on how I'm going to progress with these. I'm going to go over my stats at the beginning. I'm going to show one video each day. I'm going to record all my runs in case something really good happens, and I'll show that. But I'm just going to put out one video, gives my details, where I'm at in the profile, because this is going to be a lot of grinding and just this. I'm going to keep this all legitimate. I got to tell you a story that happened yesterday. I made episode 4 yesterday morning, Saturday morning, and about towards the end of it, I got invaded by my grandchildren. So after that run, instead of doing some of the other, I was going to continue grinding for a while. I played Ark Survival Evolved with my grandson on my server, or my granddaughter played Minecraft with my wife. We spent time with them all morning. Well, 3:30 in the afternoon here in the Eastern time zone, my Buckeyes got on TV, so I had to watch my Buckeyes play football. They beat Grambling State 70-0. So it was a nice game to watch, but it wasn't exciting. After my grandchildren left, it was before the game started. I did a run, and it was the perfect run to record. I had OBS set up, but I didn't hit the record button. I thought I did. So I did the whole run. Towards the end of the run, I'm driving down the road and I fell asleep. I mean, I totally went out. I'm old. What can I say? But I fell asleep and I woke up. The truck was running. I mean, I got haptic feedback on my system, so I'm vibrating. The truck's bouncing around. I don't have any clue where I'm at. I see construction equipment all around me. I'm in this dirt and I'm going up and down these little hills, bouncing. I finally got the truck under control. I didn't hit anything. It took me a bit of time, but I got it come to a complete stop. And then Granny Sky, my navigator, said, "We're here." I thought, oh, geez, this is a perfect Griswold episode. I was really excited about it because I ended up crashing. I didn't hit a thing. I swerved away from everything. I don't know how I woke up without killing it. I thought, oh man, the truck's going to be gone. I'm going to lose everything I've already worked for, all my money. But no, I ended up on my wheels. We're here. So I went and backed the trailer in, finished it. So then I closed out, went to get my video. I didn't hit the record button. None of it was recorded. So, oh man, I hate losing that. But what I decided to do each day, I'm going to just do what we're doing right now. I'm going to go in. Let's take a look at what we've accomplished. I did do a few other runs yesterday. At this point, I've made a total of 11 deliveries, 227,933 pounds delivered. I've served 16 companies, 21 depots. Most common thing still plows, but I've got the same. As you can see, I'm not even quite halfway yet. 16,093 is the total. Once I get to 8,042, I'll basically be halfway in level 1. So nothing's advancing. I'm just taking the same type of jobs. That's all I got to choose from. So there's no sense showing all those unless something really happens. I'm going to record all of them as long as I remember to hit the record button. But at the end of the day, I'll just go over what we accomplished the day before. I'll go over the delivery log, keeping everything legit. I'm not going to be cheating in this. Why would I? I got another profile that I played for over a year that started in an economy mode. It wasn't hardcore. I switched it to hardcore. There's a couple times when it would advance between versions. Profile didn't work. I did it in regular a few runs until they got updated mod. Then I go back in. So it's not a legitimate total hardcore. This one's going to be total ultimate hardcore deliveries. If something happens to the mod, I'm going to wait till it gets fixed. So I'm going to keep this legitimate. I really want to do this. And it's grind. I'm telling you, it's a lot more of a grind. So anyway, I've got 11 excellent ratings, 11 on time, 11 undamaged. I don't know how I was undamaged when I fell asleep and was crashing through that work site. I didn't hit anything. Explored 3.66 of the map, explored 4,260 miles of roads. I've now discovered 32 cities. Only got 3 viewpoints, 5 trophies for photographs. Most used truck is a Peterbilt 389. Let's look at my delivery log. See, I'm keeping all this honest. I'm getting the biggest run I've had. There's a 608. I think I had one 652. That's my biggest run. So this is legit. I started down here. That was my first run. That one my second run. And I've worked my way up. See, I've done plows 3 times now. But I don't have a whole lot to choose from. The raw milk, that was a big tanker full of milk. That was pretty heavy load. That was like 45,000 pounds of milk. So that's where we're at. Let's go ahead and get us a job for today. I think I got another ticket yesterday. Let me go back and look at that. Yeah, I got 2 headlight tickets. Got one right last night. I was playing late last night with a friend of mine. So I got another headlight ticket, $220 in fines. So that's less. I got $5,994 accumulated. So let's see what kind of jobs we got. It's going to be the same type of jobs I always have. I don't know if this shows my best paying job is like $612. Rawlins, West Wyoming, Cedar City, Utah, General Mills, DFA. Oh, it's milk, 57,000. This is going to be challenging pulling out with this. It's 237 horsepower, 6-speed. I think I'm going to take that. That'll be a challenging run. That's the best paying run I got. Let's go ahead and take this old Mac out and see if we can pull 57,000 pounds of milk. First thing I do when I come in here, I'll just show it today. I've been knocking this out. I set up my view. My cab just don't look right. I did change so I can smoothly scroll over now. This looks like it's sticking out more towards the front than it should be. The mirrors don't look bad. But to adjust it, I go back to my standard view. I come into truck adjust. First thing I do is go to FOV and adjust my FOV. If your FOV don't work, you have to go into your config file and set your horizontal FOV to 0. Then you can adjust this in the truck. I move this. It usually goes up to about 50, anywhere from 56 to 50. So the truck looks nice. There, I got the doors wrapped around me pretty good. It's around 51, 52, which is where I usually end up. That's the first thing I do. Now I'm sitting way too close to the dash. So the second thing I do, my truck looks like it's squared off now, like it's proper. So I go to seating position. I need to move back. Right there's at the edge of my door frame. Let's see what else we can do to move back a little bit. I can go ahead and move this a little bit here. When you change your FOV, it doesn't change your view of the world. It stays the same. It moves when you're changing your seat, you're moving back and forth in the actual world. When changing FOV, you're just shifting the truck around you, but you're maintaining the same FOV. Or basic. I don't know. That's not a very good explanation of it. So I want to be about there. Let me see if I can get my mirrors adjusted. If I can get them adjusted right, then I can play with the other stuff. I like to see the edge of my trailer. Not a lot of it, but I like to see the edge of it. So I can see the back it. About there. Sometimes when I go back to the standard view, though, it don't look the same. I exit out of here. I can see way more on the right than I need to. But that's all right. Let me adjust that a little more. Go back in. Was the passenger side's the same way? Let me show you. See, I'm seeing way more of the truck than I want to in my mirror. When I scoot over, it changes the view of it. When I'm looking straight out, I see a lot of it. And the same way with the other side, so I need to bring them back in a little bit. But it's sort of a, have to play with it a bit. Let me see. So I'll go back this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll try 6 clicks. I'm gonna do the same with the right. Now let me go check, see what that looks like. Center my view. It's better. I could still move it in a couple more clicks. And that's nice because that's going to give me more leeway to move back and forth in my seat. Because I have lots of adjustability. So let me go back in there again. Mirrors. I'll put another 1, 2, 3, 4 clicks in it. What I'm doing, I'm moving it away from the truck, making it wider. Yeah, let me exit out of there, center my view. That looks better. That's acceptable. I don't know if you can see it, but that's about what I see in my mirror. Both sides. They're not exactly the same, but now I'm going to move down to my seat. See my gauges. That looks pretty good. I think I can live with that. What's that? That's a Ram McDonald. Looks like there's a GPS over in this truck. Maybe tilt down just a little bit so I can see a little more of the dashboard. There we go. In my view, you don't see the steering wheel because I see my steering wheel and it's about where I think the wheel should be in the cab. That's the way I like to drive. Here, let's start this thing up. And here, old Granny Sky.
Let's do this. I gotta get home in time for Maury.
She's all worried about watching Maury. She don't know Maury's been canceled. Maury's gone, lady. She must be watching it on Me TV or something. This is a 5-speed, I think. I don't have anything that shows an indication of my gears. Let me bring this up so I get used to it. It's low. I don't have low high. 1L, 1 high. 2L, 2 high. I think that's all I've got. That's 6-speed. Yeah, there's no other gears. So you gotta rev this thing out. It sounds great. Oh my Jake. Roll my window down. Let's just listen to it as I pull out of here. That's funny. You can actually see the handles cranking down. Low. I'm gonna go out of here. Oh, it's heavy. Take a look at my load here. Yeah, this is a big old heavy gal here. This is gonna be fun. You gotta really rev this whole thing out. I'm gonna get me a regular shifter. It's a lot harder on my steering wheel. I know it's a lot harder, but I'd like to have a regular shifter so I can split my gears when that's available and do my different ranges properly.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Sure will, Granny. Turn signal's coming on, I just don't hear it. Oh. I'll bring it down in gear, don't I? I better not get stuck on any hills. I ain't going up them. There, my steering wheel's upside down, so I have to find the button on it to change the range. Go up a little closer. like a nice day so far. Hopefully in the morning maybe we'll get this run all out before it'll be dark when we get there. I got an 8-hour run. That's what these better paying jobs have been running, 8 hours. Well, that puts me about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock. May not be getting too dark yet. My fuel, and got about a third of a tank of fuel. Might not have to deal with that. Last time though, this seemed to eat up the fuel. It's probably got a pretty small fuel cell on it. Nice big old truck stop over there. Cows on the other side of us. Finally got back on some asphalt. We'll hit the highway up there. If we get on the highway and start cruising and roll the windows back up,
Get ready to
that's so
turn right.
noisy.
Turn right.
Can't be stopping on one of these hills. I gotta make sure I got plenty of room to get up. Got a lot of torque, it's pulling. 1500 RPM and dropping. So I'm barely getting up in 1L. This thing rolling. The headlight on, I don't want any more headlight flames. Crazy place. It was dark last night when I didn't have my headlights on though. Can't argue with that first one. I kind of argued it. Whoops. Gotta go to one high first. I don't think I can do that without seeing my gear. I don't see it on here anywhere else. It doesn't show it in the gypsies I got on the truck. It does show the route. And even this little hill here is kind of hard to get up with all this weight. Little bit truck. Engine anyway. Kind of like to get one of these first, but the cost of them, unless I can find a really used one with good value, I might as well just buy a new truck. I might as well get something a little better. This is a lot of fun to drive though. I'll be in these for a long time yet. So I don't plan on getting a loan to buy anything. We're gonna grind this out. You want to share your runs and stuff, you don't have to be in this mode, this ultra hardcore. You can just be in one of the other economy mods or even playing regular. You want to share how many miles you're getting, what you're doing. That'd be cool. Love to hear those things. I'm gonna work on my Discord a little bit. I got a Discord. I got a lot of other game stuff in it because I've played Call of Duty online competitively, not competitively, but I had my own clan. I used to really bang it out, clan wars and stuff. So it's got a lot of stuff in there. I need to trim it down, just have my sim racing and my trucking stuff in there. And you can go there now, but it's a little more confusing. I got Ark Survival Evolved, Ark Ascended in there. I got some of the other games I play I've had in there. Flight sim stuff. I'm just going to focus on truck things. 80-mile-an-hour speed limit. I don't think we're going to get there. I'll be on a big downhill. I guess I'll be happy with 55 right now. See if we can get some mileage out of this. Nothing else. See how quick it drops coming up a hill. Keep it in the lane. Don't need any collision points on me. Need money going in my account, not coming out. I'll go ahead and see if I can get up a little more speed here downhill. Not so far. Up. Love the way this little beast sounds. Not sure what kind of engine it is. I didn't check.
Keep left there.
I didn't look at that. Old school diesel for an old school person. Guess it works out. Of course, it's going to be a hilly run, like going up in the mountains with this thing. It's a big load for that. It's my top speed so far. Last time I drove this truck, it was only like a 7,000-pound load with one of those plows. Ran much better. Red's pretty high, but the bulk of the torque's in the 1200 RPM range. I'm running 1600 RPM right now at 62 mile an hour. I have to really watch when I come off of the highway that I don't get stuck on an uphill. I have to really be careful of that. I have gotten stuck on other trucks with heavy loads. Been able to get up, get cars right behind you stacking. You can't do anything. So they won't get out of your way. They don't understand what's going on. That's not the way they're programmed. Up to 1:30 last night playing with my friend. We did a few runs. They were all just basically these kind of runs. We're playing with different kinds of trucks. Had one of the Ruta Freightliners last night. That was fun to experience that. I have it in my purchase it. Not for a few years in this account. We got a nice little downhill push here. 70 mile an hour. It's an 80 mile an hour zone. Variable speed limit ahead. What's the speed limit going to? 75. I didn't make it up 75. I've already dropped back down to 65 and dropping. This is taking up a lot of fuel. I'll have to stop for fuel. Granny may get upset that I have to stop for fuel. Gonna be late for her Maury. We gotta pay the bills, Granny. Five and a half hours left of the drive. It's been pretty uneventful so far. I'll be getting a warning on my fuel here pretty soon. Like it dropped a lot quicker than I thought it would. You can see on the indicator at the top of the GPS I have pulled up there. Bypass going into Utah. We're running out of fuel. I see that. I guess I'll have to stop. Watch for fuel. I was thinking about that last place there. It's been kind of hard to get back up out of there. A full tank of fuel and going uphill to get on that ramp. I wasn't sure about that place. We'll see what we got up here. Hopefully we'll have one come up before we run out. I don't know, it's looking kind of puny. Better check the map here. See what we got coming up. There's Salt Lake City, but I don't see any fuel close to the highway. Oh man, this is bad looking. I may have to get off and just go find a fuel pump. I think. So if I get off here, that one is 53 miles. If I get off and get to this one, I don't know. Well, that's a little scale and everything. That one is 65 miles. So I'm better off getting off. That's the closest one I can get to. $53 miles away. Hopefully I have enough gas. Not, we'll be calling a tow truck. Don't want to do that. They're expensive. They bring you like 5 gallons of fuel or some crap, 10 gallons.
Now you drive safely here.
Stopped that town back there before I got the warning. Can't believe I gotta pass somebody here.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I ain't slowing down on purpose.
Exit right. Turn left. Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
I did, dear. It's not even easy taking off from here. Oh. Push the right lever. It'll be a miracle I can finish this trip and not get stuck. If I get to this fuel station before I run out of gas. Diesel. It costs a lot to get a tow truck out here to give you some fuel. I don't need that expense. Let's go 55 through here. Speed limit 65, but serve as much fuel as we can. Hopefully there's a lot of downhill in this. Air balloon up there, hot air balloon. Beautiful day for it, looks like. I did have a delivery run, so I ran out of fuel. I was probably a good 3 or 4 miles from delivery. It was all downhill, and I was able to pull in and park it. Just from the momentum of the truck.
Go straight on. That's right.
Uh-oh, my monitor just froze up. Well, that's not good. You saw that happen. I'll just get back in. That hasn't happened too often. Didn't like something going on. I'll just leave this live on here so you can see what I'm doing. Looks like I'm just about out of fuel. That's no reason to kick me out of the game. we run out, the only option I have is call a tow truck, get some fuel delivered. Or assistance, I should say. I don't know that it's necessarily a tow truck. See, if I was playing the game regular, I'd be up to level 7 already, but I'm still... This might get me halfway to level 1. Maybe not. That's the first time that's happened in quite a while where I just got kicked out of the middle of a game like that. You're seeing it all live and in action. It'll revert me back to whatever the last save was. Hopefully that's not too far back. Let's drive this Mac. Oh man, look where it put me. I don't even know if this is possible.
Now you drive safe, okay? Turn left.
Worst place to put me, man. Oh, not that way. Don't hit that back there. Oh, jeez. The trailer's gonna wonky back there. Come on, game. Give me a break. I don't know if I lock my gears up. It did this on purpose, didn't it? I have to get off at this exit. If I get this thing moving. Go, come on. You're seeing it happen live and in action here. The very worst place to stop. If I'd have been on top of the hill at the light, I would have had no problem. They stopped me right here on the steepest grade and did a save. That's unbelievable.
Keep
I
left,
stopped at the lights
and then turn left.
Stop here. I feel like just running the light, but I don't want to take a fine.
Turn left.
That's terrible. At least there wasn't a bunch of cars behind me since I just got back in the game. That would have gave me accident violations for sure. Big money loss. I'd have lost more money than the run I'm getting. It was all said and done. Now hopefully that ain't gonna happen again. I'll tell you it's not gonna happen because I'm gonna save it real quick. If this thing ends up crashing again, at least I'm not gonna be back at the bottom or up halfway up the hill. I'll really slip the clutch to leave from here. taking up a lot of fuel. I wanted this run because it was challenging. Yeah, I gotta unlock my differential now. Coasting here. I don't know why they're slowing down. Coming into the city, I guess.
Go straight on. That's right.
What's wrong with my... Look at my map. Oh, I'm going to the gas station, that's why. I thought, man, it's doubling me back. It's taking me up to the gas station and then back.
Go straight on. That's right.
Let's go on and get us some of this precious fuel before we run out.
Keep riding.
Where's our icon at? Oh, it's over here. We got a special area for trucks. I hope I got over far
Okay,
enough.
let's find a new route.
Oh, come on. Oh, I'm in reverse, dummy. We're not going the other way, sorry. Coming in backwards. Emergency landing, emergency landing. Yeah, if we're back out of here, I'm not sure I can pull through. We made it. We're just about empty. Look, I couldn't see any yellow on the little fuel pump there. I think I can maybe get the trailer through this. 138 gallons, not a big fuel tank, probably 150 gallons total. I must have about 12 gallons of fuel left, probably. Be my guess. Let's see if I can just trailer through here without damaging them. We're just gonna make it looks like. Okay, there. Just made it. No, we don't need to sleep, thank you. I appreciate the offer there, buddy. Just gonna hit the road, get back out on the road. If I do that, let me clear my map. Sometimes that is reset. Okay, so how far we got to go? We still got a long distance to go there. Still a lot of, hopefully luck's on our side a little bit.
Ready to roll?
Something open to get out of here. The truck was right in the way pretty much.
Rerouting. Finding a new route. Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
I love the way the truck sounds. Have more horsepower and more power. It'd be a nice truck. I might get one of these if I can put a different engine in it. Hopefully I can find a nice used one. Cheap. My other profile, when I put all this in my other profile, there was trucks down in the $1,500 range, 1 star. Some of them didn't have that many repairs needed though. 15, 2,000, 2,500. It'd be great to find something like that. I'm not going to spend 60,000 for one of these used. 50,000, 55,000, whatever it was. Get a new one for almost that. With the stock engine and everything in it. Through the magic of this game. I wouldn't mind running one of these for a while. Kind of fun. Just need more power though. If it outfitted with a better transmission and more powerful engine, it'd be a nice little truck to drive for a while. I'd want something that sounds similar.
Go straight on. That's right.
I don't know if that's possible. I'll have to look see what brand engine this is. Being able to shift on my gear shift lever would be a lot nicer. Gauges, ranges. Pretty little lake. Reservoir, whatever it is. Still got 200 miles. It should be good on fuel. 150 gallons. You can't see what kind of fuel economy I'm getting in this truck. It's not the best. I got this thing floored. We're going 25 mile an hour up this hill, slowing down. I have to go down to low high, I think. Nah, it's coming back up now. One low, I guess.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Definitely underpowered for this size of load. Robo Utah discovered. Nice. Whoops. I got concentrate on what I'm doing here. Well, I got that close on that fuel station. I don't like being that close. Get fuel delivered probably would cost me
That's right.
a third to half of my wages I'm going to get on this run. Not doing this for fun. We're doing this to earn some money. Keep our operation going.
Go straight on. That's
hopes and dreams of being an owner-operator. We're not there yet. It's going to be a while.
Keep left, and then turn left.
I don't mind putting in the labor for that. Turn right here, I guess.
Turn left.
I have a feeling we're going to get caught on another hill eventually. Turn signals on. That was the right turn signal. That was dumb. Ability to go over and unlock these things on these trips, especially this kind of a tractor. So you can't afford to be late for deliveries either. We just unlock whatever we happen to unlock in this phase of the game. Good, the bus got over for me. They got kind of smart computer controlled vehicles. Using this lane, I put on my turn signal and he got over for me. Very nice of him. I'm cruising at 55. I think that's a good speed for me. See if I can do that in a second. Save a little fuel. Gotta take our time. Not much else we can do. could have made the speed limit, we'd be there by now. We'd be there at 8:30. It's going to be dark though before we get this delivery made. So we got 2.5 hours of driving. Not quicking down very fast at these speeds. Better speed. Too low. Not really. Emergency flashers, so I'm not sure we're going to maintain 45 mile an hour. We're going to be going downhill. I don't think I have to drop down any further. Got a little speed up there. Be a fun truck to put a nice Detroit diesel in. But there really rang up some RPMs and some fun. This is a pretty good run to tape. Had the crash in it. Not the crash in the cars, but the crash of the system. Maybe worse if it doesn't cost me any money. I think I'll get full payoff for this job unless something changes before we get to the end. I'm almost half asleep. I'm 2 hours away from sleep. I'm barely going to make this run. We're going to make it all the way, though. We don't have to stop for anything else. We should be able to get there. Right about the time my sleep's running out. As long as we maintain this pace, we'll be fine. I hate to see what the end has in store for us, though. We may have a big incline we got to go up or something, which will be very challenging. Exit scares me to death. It's uphill. There might not be a lot of traffic getting off there. That's all I got to say. Come on, don't make me slow down coming up this hill. Oh, you turkey. You did that on purpose. That was real nice of them, wasn't it? They could all go much faster than that. As he's way overloaded, a modern truck, you can come up this hill. Cedar City is where we're making our delivery, I believe. We got 14 miles to go, half hour. I got an hour left on my sleep time, or I have to sleep. So we're just cutting this pretty close. We gotta be careful of this exit up here. Exit's coming up here.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Good, it's not a big uphill.
Exit right. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Yield situation. Looks like we're clear.
straight on. That's right.
"48 minutes left before sleep. We should be there in about 13 minutes. So we're about a half hour ahead. See how long it takes me to park this bad boy." You can see the drop off on the map there. Actually get rid of this one now. Oops. Wrong button. I just gotta remember what gear I'm in. That'll be a trip. I may have to turn it back on. Just kind of wanted to get it off the screen. Oh, come on.
Ready to turn right. Turn right. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
There's some milk for your cereal. Oh no. I wasn't fast enough to get through there. That was stupid to even try. Should just hit the brakes. I was right there though, man. If I'd had any acceleration at all, I could have got through it.
It's all over now.
It's not all over yet, lady. For you, I don't need your advice anymore. Let's see where we gotta put this bad boy. What gear am I in? park this at? I have to back it in around the other side of that blue truck right over there. And then I'll just like tell what gear I'm pulling. Let's get this thing whipped around here. I believe that's where it's going. Yep. Against the wall over that way. I always do that. See the rear of my trailer yet. Gotta start getting it turned around here. I'm gonna have to pull over this way to get it in position here more. That's why. This is going to be difficult for me. As close to the other wall as I can. Oh man, I'm way past on it. I gotta go here. I went to the wrong wall. It's this, it may be better coming from the other way. Let's give it a whirl here. See how close I'm getting. I have to do this. I can't see anything in my mirror. It's totally black. Anything on my mirror yet? Yeah, now I can see a little bit over my mirror. too far towards the trailer though. Not close enough to the wall. Walk it over. Let's take a look outside and see where I'm at. Huh? I'm pretty close, aren't I? Start straightening it up here. I'll show you kind of what I'm doing here. I gotta pull up and straighten it up a little bit. I'm looking at my bottom mirror right now. Top mirror's going to come in sight. That'll make it easier. There we go. Straighten around there. I can't see it because of the get straightened up here. Get it right in there, pretty close. I overcorrected a little too much. Get back to my center view here. That's money there, buddy. Let's get her in there. That's money. Back her on up. Get that green light. There we go. Unhook this bad boy and finish this job. There we go. Another excellent delivery. They've all been excellent so far. Let's see how the stats are looking. Okay, that was my 12th job. For that one, how much did I make? Doesn't show me. I had no penalties. That didn't count as a crash when I lost and was backing up and hit something on that exit ramp I couldn't pull up. I think I got around $600 for that job. Let's take a look. Milk. Rawlins, Wyoming to Cedar City, Utah, 494 miles. Time spent 13 hours and 58 minutes. Excellent, $612 income. 836 XP. That puts me above halfway. 12 jobs to get above halfway level 0. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, consider subscribing. This is TA Drag Racer. We'll see you on the next round. Bye.